Welcome in Education Success. Today we will see Wi-Fi hacking using Airodump-ng. Prerequisites for this is Wi-Fi network, Linux-based system, compatible wireless network adapter card, in monitor mode supporting. Because wireless network adapter card working in two modes, monitor mode or manage mode. By default our network adapter card is in manage mode, but when we want to run Airodump-ng it has to be in monitor mode only. So we require a compatible wireless network adapter card which will support monitor mode. Some popular network adapters that support the monitor modes are Alpha, TP-Link and Panda wireless network adapters. We require here one software, that is the Airodump-ng, which is a part of Aircrack-ng suite. So first we will see what is the Airodump on Aircrack. Aircrack-ng suite contains number of softwares or number of tools here, from which we require here only Airmon-ng and Airodump-ng. Airodump-ng is a command line tool that is a part of Aircrack-ng suite. So we will see what is the Airodump-ng. Airodump-ng is a command line tool that is a part of Aircrack-ng suite. It is used for network discovery and packet capturing. It runs on Wi-Fi card in monitor mode. Why only monitor mode? Because it allows to capture all incoming and outgoing packets and analyze 802.11 wireless network traffic. It is widely used for accessing Wi-Fi network security. Airodump-ng can detect nearby wireless networks, capture packets, and analyze the captured data. Airodump-ng also can gather information like SSID, BSSID, channels and encryption type. So first one is the SSID. SSID means Service Set Identifier. It is the network name or distinct label that we are assigned to a wireless router. BSSID, it is the MAC address of the access point. Channels, the channel means here the wireless channel on which our network operates. Encryption types, the network is using WEP, WPA, WPA2 or unencrypted types. So from which it is running, it will show us encryption type. Signal state, it indicates signal state which is measured in the dBm, from which we can know how strong the signal is. And the connected clients, it will display the MAC addresses of the devices connected to that access point. First step, we have to set our wireless adapter in monitor mode, because by default our wireless adapter is in a manage mode. To use the Airodump-ng, we first need to put our wireless interface card into monitor mode. So first we will check it by using the command iwconfig. iwconfig command is used to list out all the network interfaces. By default, our wireless interface is used WLAN 0. When we run the iwconfig command, it shows the output like this. Here we can see here wireless interface card is L0, ETH0 and WLAN 0. By default, our wireless interface is running from the WLAN 0, which is in a manage mode. We can see here the name of my network is here Airtel at home. So I am running my network Wi-Fi from WLAN 0 interface card. My network name is Airtel at home, and which is my card is running in manage mode. So to use Airodump-ng, I have to change this mode from manage to the monitor mode. So second command, enable the monitor mode of our interface. So we are using the command sudo airmon-ng start WLAN 0, because we are running our network from WLAN 0. So we have to set here WLAN 0. Sudo airmon-ng start WLAN 0. Once we run this command, it will ask you for your password. I type the password. After that, it will show me the message like this. This message shows that my network interface card is now in a monitor mode. Monitor mode is enabled for physical interface, which is the name by default WLAN 0. Once my network interface card is in a monitor mode, it will be name changed as WLAN 0 mon here. We can see WLAN 0 mon here. What the command indicates, sudo airmon-ng WLAN start WLAN 0 means, sudo means it gives the higher privileges to perform some actions. Airodump-ng is used to enable or disable the monitor mode. Here I start the monitor mode of WLAN 0 network interface card. Start means it is giving us permission to start the monitor mode. WLAN 0, I have set the default name of my network adapter WLAN 0. Many times this command not runs on our system, so it will shows the error like found two processes. When I give the command sudo airodump-ng start WLAN 0, it will show the error like found two processor that could cause trouble. So kill that processes. So to kill that processes, here we have found two processes that are not allowed to set my network interface card in the monitor mode. So we have to first kill these two processes by using the command sudo airodump-ng check kill. It will check the processes which are troubling to set my card in a monitor mode, and it will kill all the processes. So I type the command sudo airodump-ng check kill. Once I write the command sudo airodump-ng check kill, it will shows that killing these processes, that the processes 732 WPA supplicant. This process is killed now. Now I again check if my card is in a monitor mode or not. So check the monitor mode iwconfig command. Once I set the iwconfig, the output show our wireless interface is in now monitor mode here. WLAN 0 is replace the name with WLAN 0 mon. Mon indicates it is in a monitor mode. So mode is monitor. Once we set our interface card in monitor mode, our second step is to start Airodump-ng to capture the packets. Now our card is in a monitor mode, so it will allow to capture incoming and outgoing packets. So now start the capturing of packets. So start Airodump-ng on all channels. To begin the scanning and capturing packets from all nearby available networks, we run the command sudo airodump-ng WLAN 0 mon here. Keep in mind here we have to set here WLAN 0 mon, not only WLAN 0. So command is sudo airodump-ng WLAN 0 mon command. Once we run this command, it will show me all available networks as shown in this figure. Here BSS ID means here all available networks with their MAC addresses. BSS ID shows all MAC addresses here. Now here channel numbers CH. On which channel number it is running? On 11 this network is running, which have a name. ESS ID is SDL. Airtel Hurry. Get your own 4G. So these are all available networks here. Now encryption type here mentioned WPA2. All are using the WPA2 encryption type. So what I can know from this command, when I start the capturing the packets, it will show all the list of the nearby networks with their MAC address, channel numbers, encryption type, and their name of the network. I stop this process by just typing the control Z. Now capture the packets from a specific network. I know that these are the available networks nearby. Now I want to capture the packet from any specific network. So I have to mention the BSS ID of that network. So suppose here I use the second FC9F2825F4DF net MAC address here. So for the capturing packets from a specific network, we have to write the command sudo airodump-ng dash BSS ID, and we have to mention here BSS ID which is mentioned in this list. We can select any one BSS ID from the list. Dash C channel, that channel number from which the network is running, we have to mention here. Dash W capture file, the name of the file where we want to store the data, and WLAN 0 mon. So BSID mention here the MAC address of the access point. Channel indicates the channel number that target network uses. Dash W capture tells Airodump-ng to save the captured packets in one file. By default, the name extension of the file is .cap. By default, it will save capture-01.cap file. Cap indicates it is a captured file. This command will focus only on a specific network. Example, sudo airodump-ng dash BSS ID. We use here one BSS ID from the list. I have selected this BSS ID FC9F2825F4DF. I have selected this BSS ID or MAC ID. Dash C channel number. I have to see which channel number it is running on. Channel number 6. So I write here 6 dash W. I have to mention here the name of the captured file. Cap file 1. So my file will be saved as cap file1.cap from the network WLAN 0 mon. Once I write this command, it will start the capturing the packets from this BSS ID from channel number 6. So when I write this, it is started. At the start, I have captured some screenshot, that is at the elapsed 0 second, and now I have again captured one screenshot at elapsed 2 minutes. It is going to be start. Now I have stopped this process by again Control Z. Now I want to save the captured packets. That all captured packets by default save in my file which I have mentioned cap file1.cap. But again I can select the path also. So sudo airodump-ng BSS ID you have to mention, channel number you have to mention, -w, path where you want to save your file, and WLAN 0. This command will save the captured packets in the specific location where you mentioned that path to save the capture file, which will create by default like capture-101.cap or capture-02.cap and so on. So we can save the captured packets file. Now we can capture the WPA handshaking also. Airodump-ng can capture WPA handshake when a client device disconnects and reconnects to the access point. These handshakes are essential for cracking the passwords offline. Once the handshake is successful, Airodump will display the message WPA handshake next to the AP's information. Now we can monitor and analyze the packets. While Airodump-ng capture packets, it also provides real-time monitoring and shows list of all wireless network that we have seen. Here it is showing all wireless networks available here. Again, it will show the number of clients connected to each network, the current channel being their use, signal strength, and encryption type. So by observing this information, we can know that the presence of weakly encrypted networks, example WP. But in our example, all encryption type is WPA2, which is a strong encryption. And the network connected clients and network with unprotected traffic. Using Airodump-ng for cracking WP or WPA2. For cracking WP, suppose the encryption type is WEP, use the AirCrack-ng tool to attempt the crack or crack the password of this AirCrack-ng capture-01.cap file. When the encryption type is WPA or WPA2, we can use the command aircrack-ng-w path to word list. Means we are using here the word list to find out the password capture-01.cap. This is used the dictionary attack to try and discover the password of that network. To stop the capture and analyzing the data, just simply we are press Ctrl+C command. These captured packets will be saved in the .cap file. So these are some more commands using the Airodump. When we want to capture the traffic for some seconds, just like here 10 seconds, I want to capture the traffic. So Airodump-ng-c channel number 1 -w capture -t. I have mentioned here the timing for 10. -t means timing for 10 seconds. WLAN 0. This command will capture the network traffic for next 10 seconds. Now, if we want to detect the nearby wireless network, just type the command Airodump-ng-c1-w capture-a. It will detect all nearby networks WLAN 0 mon. So this is the summary steps and commands of Airodump-ng. First, we have to check our network interface card by typing the command iwconfig. If it is not in the monitor mode, we have to enable the monitor mode. By default, they have a manage mode. So enable the monitor mode by typing the command sudo airmon-ng start WLAN 0. Once it's set in a monitor mode, again we have to verify it by using the command iwconfig. This is the first step that we have to set our network interface or network adapter in a monitor mode. Now second step, once in a monitor mode, we have to start the capturing the packets. So start Airodump-ng for all channels. Sudo Airodump-ng WLAN 0. It will shows all networks, nearby networks, their BSS IDs, their channels and their encryption type. So again we have to select one specific network to capture the packet. So we have to type the command sudo airmon ng dash dash bss id. Specify here the bss id from which you want to capture the packet. Dash c channel number from which the network is running. Dash w name of the file in which you want to store the captured packets, and your WLAN 0 mon network interface. Now save the captured packets. We specify the path where we want to save the packet. Sudo Airodump-ng dash dash basis id. Mention here basis id dash c channel number, mention here dash w path where you want to store this packet, WLAN 0. We can monitor and analyze the packets from this way. We can list out all the nearby network, their basis id, their channel number, their encryption type. If we want to crack the password for WEP cracking, we can use the command aircrack-ng capture-01.cap, or if it is a WPA, we can use the command aircrack-ng-w part2 word list capture-01 cap. Here we are using the dictionary attack. Once we have completed this, we can stop this process by just pressing the Ctrl C. Keep in mind, when you stop this Airodump or Aircrack-ng, please set your Wi-Fi card in a manage mode again. Thank you for watching this video.